Being more approachable isn't about changing who you are. It's about making small adjustments that allow others to feel more comfortable connecting with you. In dating, this can make all the difference. Sometimes, even the most attractive or interesting people struggle to get noticed because they unknowingly send out signals that keep others at a distance. The good news is that approachability is something you can control. By tweaking your body language, tone, and habits, you will come across as more open and inviting, which naturally draws people in. One of the simplest ways to be more approachable is through your body language. People are more likely to engage with you if your posture and expressions make you seem friendly. Crossing your arms or constantly checking your phone sends a message that you're closed off. Instead, try to keep your arms relaxed by your sides or use small, natural gestures when talking. Make eye contact, but don't overdo it. A warm smile, even when brief, can signal that you're open to conversation. These small shifts make a huge difference and can immediately change how others perceive you. Another key factor is your tone of voice. Speaking too quietly or with a flat, monotone voice can make you seem uninterested or aloof. On the other hand, a friendly, enthusiastic tone makes you sound more engaged, which naturally attracts people. You don't have to be over the top. Just aim to sound curious and upbeat when speaking. People are more likely to approach someone who seems genuinely happy to be in the moment, even if they're just exchanging a few casual words. Your environment plays a role too. If you're always sitting at the back of a room, buried in your phone, or avoiding eye contact with anyone passing by, it sends a signal that you'd rather be left alone. Positioning yourself in places where interaction feels natural, like at a coffee shop counter or the middle of a party, can make it easier for people to engage with you. Even making small adjustments like facing outward in a social setting instead of toward a wall creates more opportunities for connection. How you respond when someone makes an effort to engage with you is equally important. If you give short, one-word answers, it can come off as disinterest, even if that's not your intention. Instead, try to build on the conversation. Ask open-ended questions like, "What do you think about this place?" Or, "How did you get into that hobby?" Showing genuine curiosity encourages others to open up, which makes them feel more comfortable around you. People tend to gravitate toward those who make them feel heard. Approachability isn't just about physical cues. It's also about mindset. If you approach situations expecting the worst or assuming that people won't like you, that attitude will show. Confidence goes a long way in dating, but you don't need to fake it. Focus on being present and enjoying the interaction for what it is, without putting too much pressure on the outcome. When you're relaxed and comfortable in your own skin, it's easier for others to feel comfortable around you too. Your energy level also matters. If you always seem rushed or preoccupied, people might hesitate to approach you. Slowing down, even just a little, makes a big difference. Try to be fully present wherever you are, whether you're at a networking event or just waiting in line somewhere. The more grounded you feel in the moment, the more others will be drawn to your vibe. Being approachable is about creating an easy, low-pressure space where people feel welcome to step in. Grooming and personal style shouldn't be overlooked either. You don't need to look perfect, but presenting yourself well shows that you care. Wear clothes that make you feel good and fit your personality. Even small things like neat hair or a well-chosen accessory can spark a conversation. People tend to feel more comfortable approaching someone who looks like they put effort into themselves because it gives the impression that you're open and confident. It's also helpful to practice self-awareness. Pay attention to how you come across in different settings. Do you tend to retreat into your shell around new people? Or are you more open when you're with familiar faces? Sometimes, making small adjustments in your mindset or behavior can have a big impact on your approachability. For example, if you notice that you tend to avoid eye contact in certain situations, practicing a bit more intentional eye contact can break that habit. Being approachable doesn't mean being available to everyone all the time. It's okay to set boundaries. In fact, healthy boundaries make you even more attractive because they show that you value yourself. The key is to balance openness with self-respect. People are naturally drawn to those who are kind and welcoming without seeming desperate for attention. It's all about maintaining that sweet spot between being friendly and still keeping a sense of self. One major takeaway is that approachability starts with small, conscious changes. Something as simple as making more eye contact or smiling at strangers can set the tone for better interactions. Another insight is that mindset plays a huge role. When you expect positive outcomes, you're more likely to attract them. And finally, self-awareness is essential. Understanding how you present yourself to others helps you make intentional shifts toward becoming more approachable in dating and social interactions. The goal isn't to become someone you're not, but to bring out the most open and engaging version of yourself. These changes might feel small, but they add up over time. The more approachable you become, the more natural connections will flow your way. It's not just about being liked. It's about creating space for meaningful connections to happen. With a little effort and the right mindset, you'll find that being approachable not only makes dating easier, but also brings more joy and ease into all your social interactions.